It was a hot summer afternoon in a quiet town in Colorado. A 22-year-old delivery girl named Mia Carter rode her small red scooter down the street, sweat glistening on her forehead as she balanced two pizza boxes. Her job wasn't glamorous, but she did it with pride. Every delivery meant another dollar toward her dream, owning a small auto shop one day. As she turned a corner, she spotted something unusual on the roadside. An old blue Ford pickup, its hood open and an elderly man bent over it, struggling to make it start. His hands trembled as he wiped the grease off his fingers. Mia slowed down and parked her scooter. "Sir, you okay?" she asked, pulling off her helmet. The old man sighed, his face lined with exhaustion. "Darn thing won't start. I've had this truck for 30 years. Guess it's finally done," Mia smiled kindly. "Mind if I take a look?" He hesitated. "You? You're a delivery girl." She chuckled softly. "Yes, but before pizza, I studied engines. I can try." The old man, Mr. George Walker, stepped aside, curiosity in his eyes. Mia rolled up her sleeves and leaned under the hood. Within minutes, her sharp eyes caught the issue, a loose battery connection and a worn-out ignition wire. She tightened the cables, adjusted the spark plug and asked, "Try starting it now." The engine coughed once, then roared to life. The sound echoed down the street. Mr. Walker's mouth fell open. "You fixed it? Just like that?" Mia laughed. "Just needed a little love and a cleaner connection." He smiled wide for the first time that day. "Young lady, you've got magic hands." She shrugged, embarrassed. "Nah, just experience. My dad taught me before he passed. I just never stopped fixing things." Before leaving, she refused to take any money. "Just glad I could help." She waved goodbye, hopped on her scooter, and drove away into the afternoon sun. That night, Mr. Walker couldn't stop thinking about her. Her confidence, her kindness, her talent. He had owned a small auto repair shop decades ago, but had closed it after retirement. Now most of his tools sat gathering dust in his old barn. But that young girl, she reminded him of who he once was. The next morning, he made some calls. The following day, Mia arrived at her delivery job as usual. Her manager handed her a note. "Delivery for Mr. Walker, 24th River Road." She smiled, "Same address as yesterday." "All right, I'll take it." When she reached the house, she saw something that made her jaw drop. The old pickup was parked neatly outside, clean, shining, and next to it was a garage with the doors wide open. Inside were brand new tools, engines and auto parts, gleaming under bright lights. Mr. Walker stood by the door with a wide grin. "Morning, Miss Carter. Thought I'd repay you, in my own way." Mia stepped off her scooter, stunned. "What is all this?" He handed her a set of keys. "It's yours. I reopened my old garage. You said you loved fixing things. Well, now you've got a place to do it." She blinked, shaking her head. I can't take this." But he smiled warmly. "You didn't take my money yesterday. You fixed something more than my truck. You fixed my belief that good people still exist. So I want to help you start your dream." Her eyes filled with tears. "I don't even know what to say." He patted her shoulder. "Say yes. That'll be enough." A week later, the small garage officially reopened with a wooden sign, "Carter and Walker Auto Repairs, where kindness fuels the engine." Customers began pouring in, drawn by word of mouth. The story of a delivery girl who helped a stranger and got a business in return. Mia worked hard, fixing cars with the same love and patience her father had taught her. Mr. Walker often sat nearby with coffee, watching proudly as the young woman handled every engine like a pro. Sometimes he'd joke, "Guess I finally found my successor." And Mia would smile, tightening a bolt and saying, "Guess I found the grandpa I never had." Months passed, and the small-town shop grew popular across the county. People didn't just come for repairs. They came for hope. When asked on local TV how it all started, Mia said softly, "Sometimes one act of kindness is all it takes to change two lives forever."